Welcome. Another round of gaming here tonight. We are gonna continue on the progress with my new build and continue clearing some of those maps. All right, let's have a look here. I did pick up a 15 yesterday, which I'm definitely wanting to go and test. And I do have a couple of decent 12s as well, which we want to utilize. Now, yesterday's we left off with the clear understanding that my life is down in the pits, 1 life out of 1 life. But then my shield's supposed to be a lot heavier than currently of 2712. I got a feeling I'm missing something, and my buddy Zion has not come on. Oh, hey, there you are. Hey, I was just talking about you. Did you get my message from earlier? Oh, I sent you a message on Discord. I made the change last night over to a build that it turns out is actually kind of like yours. As you can see, I have 1 life point and my energy shield is at 2712, which I am under the assumption is way too low for this build, and I can't for the life of me figure out what the problem is. I followed the guide quite closely, and I don't understand why my shield is so low. Even though that I have the 3 pieces that they totally recommended that I must have, I had them. And I wouldn't mind if you wanted to have a quick look to see if you have any pointers. Sure, no problem. I'm gonna be looking at my map here real quick to see where I can go and kind of kill some stuff. Sure. Take your time. No worries. No sweat at all. Okay. So as in the middle of as I was mentioning, our good friend Cyan here will help us out to fine-tune the new build that I just got, and we'll see where I need to make some adjustments. Okay. Go back to site I was looking at last night and see maybe perhaps I missed something. I think that's what I'm missing. Right, all right, all right. Okay, give me a sec. Oh. Hey, sorry I moved you over. AFK is completely blocked out sound. Yeah. Is that better? Yeah. 2 seconds here. I am going to mute my music. Put a pause on that. Okay. Now I can hear you better. That's definitely much better. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Still missing four points on ascension. That's very important too.
Here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get those ascension points done. If you don't know how, look up on some guides on either Chaos Trial or the regular trial.
Yep.
However, Chaos Trial is a little easier if you know what to pick.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like the one that you and I went through together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
But you need to actually make it to the last room. That.
That's the most important thing. Yeah, no. I got that from our run, and then the time that I ran it with my friend. Yeah, we knew that was the case. So yeah, we got that down pat.
Okay. So at your power level now, you should be able to get. Oh, ascension points. Right now you have 2 on the wrong path. What you want to do is take 2 out of I Am Thunder and Shock Effect, put that into Energy Shield Recharge Rate, and Faith is a choice. The other 2.
I Am Thunder and
Yeah,
Shock
I Am
Effect.
Thunder, take those 2 out.
Uh-huh.
And put them into Energy Shield Recharge.
Up here.
Faith, yep.
Faith of choice. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's easy. I can do that right now.
Yep.
Okay, done.
All right. So another thing is, let me scroll around. Uh, Go north a little bit. Okay, right where that blue gem is.
Yes.
Mouse over that blue gem. That is god awful.
Oh, I know. I only put it on there only because that's the only other blue gem I had last night, and I just tossed it in there to remind myself I need to put a better blue gem there. I know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a horrible gem.
Yep. Gems, especially the blue ones,
Yeah.
just gives you a lot of energy shield. So what you should be looking for is energy shield, either recharge ray
Huh?
or maximum energy shield.
Yep.
And then there is energy shield, maximum energy shield as stunned, recover, or resist. The one with that stun. And also that particular slot right there is very important. What you need to do is look for a Against the Darkness Time Lost Diamond. That is a unique jewelry that basically it's a legendary jewelry
Mm-hmm.
that goes on to that slot.
Okay.
And then that has a radius. So basically, let me share my screen so you can see what I'm talking about.
Time against.
Oh,
I think it's a diamond.
where is my Discord? Discord, come on.
It's lost.
And on your server,
Becca, that is Zion. He's on Discord with me.
hello.
Yeah, Rebecca is online right now on the Twitch chat, and she's asking who that is, and I'm like, hey, Zion.
All right, go live. Okay,
All right,
take a look at my screen on.
second, I'm on my way. Hang on. Do 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 do. Watch live
Okay, it's this gem I'm talking about.
against the darkness. Okay.
Against the Darkness, Time Lost Diamond. What you need to look for is basically there's two lines here.
Yep.
It can actually roll a little different. So notable passive in radius. So this is the radius, the big blue circle.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it gives you 4%, 2 to 4% increase in strength or intelligence. So on your bill, I believe it's also strength and intelligence. So you need to find one that looks exactly like mine.
Okay.
4% on both. And it should go about 2 to 3 divine. I'm not exactly sure how much the market value is now. And then what you need to do is basically everything in this, the notable, which is the big ones, are called notables.
Yep.
Over here, you'll see without this gem, I just popped it out. Without this gem, it just basically says plus 10 to dex and plus 22 critical hit chance, right?
Right.
But with the notable, I'll be getting additional 4% increase in strength, 4% increase in intelligence.
Sweet. Okay.
So that's what this thing does. It only affects the big ones, so it doesn't affect these. It doesn't affect the small ones, but only the big ones. That's why we didn't pick this one because it's outside of the radius, while we pick this one because it's inside of the radius.
Right. Right. Right.
So
Makes
there's
sense.
that. So this is one of the gems that will give you a lot of stats. Basically, I have like 300 strength right here. Another one is this gem right here. Okay, this gem is very weird. Okay, because it actually, you know what? It's very expensive. So don't worry if you don't have the money for it or like the currency for it.
Yep.
But it's something you need to look for if you want to like go into high tier of energy shield.
Okay.
This alone right here. Oh, let me just pop that out. I have a 5K shield.
Yep.
With this one right there, it gives me about 2K shield right here.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's a huge.
What it does is basically the explanation here doesn't actually make any sense here. The remembrance, if you read the description,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense at
Eh.
all. But what it does is the line of Varahana, I think whatever this is,
Yeah.
it changes strength used to give HP, right? Strength, like for every 5 points of strength, right here,
Yep.
it says for every 5 points of strength, for every 1 point of strength grind 2 life. Strength does not grant damage to skill or blah blah blah. So basically, 1 strength equals 2 life.
Yep.
That's what normally what strength does. But this gem with the V, it changes also strength, and instead of strength, it gives me energy shield. So 1 strength equals 2 energy shield. Since I have like this is in short called CI,
Yep.
Chaos Immune.
Yes.
Because Chaos Immune just changes my HP to 1. Um, that means I'm not benefit from strength equals HP. So that's why we have this gem that strength equals energy shield. So
Right.
it's very important if you want to get this gem, the heroic tragedy. You want to get the one with a V, not the one with M or C or K. Just look for the one with a V.
Okay.
This number here doesn't matter. It's weird as fuck. It affects something else, but it affects something like this, but since it doesn't matter. Normally over here, uh, this right here, this notable is called glaciation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damage penetrates 18, and then something about cold explosive. But with it, you can see it just changes to it's randomize it based on this number right here.
Right.
And then this one is giving me co-expose, fire expose, lightning expose. But this doesn't matter. Again, this number doesn't matter. We just pick this one, and it converts all the strength to HP into strength energy shield. So that's where another big bob of energy shields coming from.
Okay, and that one is at the very top there, which I have not gotten there yet.
Oh, though the effect doesn't matter. It's just giving this no. I'm just giving this no. Having this convert. Well, I can put it, for example, here, and then have this no convert that. But it doesn't matter. The location of this is not too important as long as you can do the conversion. But your problem here is not actually getting to it, but actually buying this gem.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think this cost me about 40 divine.
Ooh,
One, yeah, 40.
pricey.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see what you can do. You have these two, which is good. You have.
I have this one, the chaos inoculation. Yeah, which
Fine.
but I didn't get all of them in here. You have them all there in this little section here.
Oh no, I actually missed that one too.
Oh,
I
the bottom one.
these two, yeah, the bottom one, the top one. It doesn't matter which path you go to. It's the same.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
doesn't matter. Scroll down and let me look at your blue gem.
Oh, this one is increase maximum energy shield.
10%. That's the lowest one you can get.
Well, remember that's all I had, right?
Okay, let me show me what this node does. The one you have. Where is oh, north here. This one.
This guy right here,
Yeah.
eternal youth. Yeah.
Why do you have this pack?
Oh, it was part of the guide. I can take it off.
Remove it. Remove it. It's
All right.
complete crap.
Okay.
All right. Normally, these big ones right here
Yeah.
is very niche, very game changing. Unless you really know what you're doing, for example, like this one, like chaos immune, right?
Right.
You basically it turns your maximum HP. So on your gear, you don't care about maximum HP. All of a sudden, you don't care about maximum HP anymore. You don't care about life regen anymore.
Right.
You don't have to worry about chaos immune anymore. It saves up a lot of slot on your gear.
Right. Right.
So unless you know what you're doing, don't pick these big ones.
Okay.
Also, this one right here, that one, remove it. Save some point. Put it somewhere else.
Okay. Well, on that note, when I was playing my character without it last night, my staff recharge did not recharge at all.
Yeah, we'll look at your skills and other stuff later.
Okay. Okay.
Okay? We'll get to that point. So that path is good. However, you see how I have this light up, but
Yeah.
I didn't connect to it, right?
Yes.
This is another trick on the gem. So let me find where that gem is. I believe. Yep, it was this one. So this one allocates one with a river, which is that skill right here. So that means it will automatically light this one up even without me path to it.
Connecting to it. Okay.
Yeah, this is one with a river right here. And then this one has allocates one with the river. And also the other skill is called something something whale, which is about Jesus, which is about right here. So these two skill I pretty much get them
For free.
technically for free
Yeah.
just from well I did have to sacrifice one slot for the gem. So
Yeah.
this one is called
Mega.
Megalomaniac. Okay.
Hang on. Hang on.
Um,
Mega. Niak. Okay. I will go look for it.
However, it comes with very different skill passive. You want to look for one with a river. So
Yes.
I'll teach you how to search. Remind me to teach you how to search for things like this
Okay.
on the trade channel.
Yep.
So I'm getting these two for free just from one skill,
Yep.
skill slot. So this one's quite cheap.
Okay.
You can get like 20, maybe 50 exalts.
Nice.
Not divines, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So gems, look at mine. Here's one. Here's another one. And here's another one. And then let's see. I have one here. Another one here.
Holy camoly. Okay. I'll look at Bramble.
And another one here. Oh shit.
That's okay.
So this one has energy recharge ray. Let's see. There's one right here. And then basically it has pretty much everything that's useful except this one right here. 20% increase energy recharge rate, maximum energy. Oh, this one's energy recharge. I need to swap this one out. And then this one is 11% maximum energy with energy recharge rate, maximum energy with cold damage, and then something with the life. Life on kill though, that's useful. I need to swap some of this out. Okay. So there's that. That's good. Oh, interesting. You're not using weapon sets, are you?
What do you
So
mean?
basically,
Weapons?
weapon set. So
Yeah.
I have two weapons, like one and two, right? You see how I'm using the same weapon on
Uh-huh.
both sets.
Yes.
However, if you notice, this is a red line right here. It's not the same color as this. So basically, these skills are set to weapon set one. So here is the thing. Okay, let me just exit out of this. Okay, notice my staff. I have two, one on my back and one I'm holding in my hand, right?
Right, 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 right.
When I swap one, now this one, you see how it's not glowing?
Yes.
It's because my skill, G for skill, my skill, I have Herald of Ice and Herald of Thunder disabled on this.
For that
And then when I
particular one.
swap, yep, when I swap, you see how my Herald of Ice and Herald of Thunder start spinning and lights up.
Yep.
That means this is active. Okay, when this is for normal mob killing, I can just go in there and kill groups and groups of mobs. And then this one is for boss. So when I encounter like not your regular yellow mobs, but
Yes.
the actual like stage boss or anything with a bunch of HP, I swap to this. And then you automatically disable all of this and then enable this and the other stuff.
Okay.
That's what this thing is. Also, because my shift G, oh, shift N, where is my passive tree? And then this is basically how you do these nodes is, actually, you know what? Hold on, let me go in there and turn this off. And refund passive. Oops, that's the Atlas passive. Refund passive. Okay, so I just turn this off. You want to say on weapon slot 1, because this is only affecting my heralds.
Right.
Herald damage, uh, more herald stuff. Because my only my skill, like the first one, this is on the first weapon set,
Yep.
has the heralds, and that means I don't need it on both. I can have my weapon set 1 take these skills,
Right.
and then my weapon set 2 I can take something else.
Right.
My weapon set 2 I can say, hey, give me more evasion, give me, because I'm fighting the boss, right?
Yep.
Give me more evasion, give me more evasion, and then I can apply to that. So on when I swap, when I'm fighting the boss, I'll have more evasion, and when I'm just doing like regular mob clearing, I'll have more damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that this is how you need to use these arrow keys, and then what it does is shows you, oh, red is weapon set 1, green is weapon set 2. So that's another thing that you can do to really refine your choice.
Right. Right. My build. Yeah.
Your build, correct. Also, I noticed when you ah, okay. Here's another trick that you can do. So you path from here down here, and you're going to this node, right?
Well, I'm assuming so. The guide
Yep.
didn't show that it was going that direction.
Okay, because right now at that point, if you're not going that direction, these 2 points of yours are wasted.
Yeah. No, agreed.
It's not completely not doing anything.
Yep.
So unless you're here for the snow and these snows, then
Then this
this
whole
is
line is wasted. Yeah.
this
This
whole
well,
line
this
exactly.
whole thing is. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Some good notes. I'm not going by the bill, but I'm just telling you why this is so good. Remember the helmet you picked up just for the energy shield?
Yep.
Now you don't have that power anymore.
Okay.
You are missing a lot of evasion from your helmet by not taking this subterfuge mask. So you should consider removing some damage and maybe get this for survivability. This is quite important.
Okay.
All right, scroll down. Let me see your path underneath, like this area.
Yep. Right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're taking a long way to get to here, right?
Yes. Exactly the same way that you have. Yeah.
Yeah. That's because I already got here, and I have other nodes. What
Yes.
level are you? What level are you?
85 and a half.
okay, here's what you do. Remove these points, remove all of this tree. So do that right now.
Okay, so get rid of this.
Yeah, recover all those points.
And this too?
No, that's it. That's it. Okay, now scroll down.
Okay.
No, leave those. Leave those.
Yep.
Okay, fill in this. Make it so basically the only thing you don't take is these three underneath.
Okay.
Take all of that.
Oh, that.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yep, confirm.
Okay.
Now
I still have 2 points left.
more,
Yeah, 2 more points.
left. You want to put them where it's most gives you the most bang for your buck.
Yeah,
Okay,
agreed.
so go up, back to this area. Okay.
Oh, right here.
Go over.
Right here. Yeah, so I on this build I went like it told me to go all the way here.
Okay. Since you are here, get the snow right here. And then basically that takes 1, 2, and maybe the third one. So once you level up, take the big one.
Okay, 1, 2, and then get this guy here. Yeah, I don't have it, but yeah.
Yep. Okay, confirm. So the next point, when you next level up, you get, just put that point right there.
Okay.
And also, the best part is, since you are here, right?
Yeah.
If you still want to grab this, you can just come across here instead of go all the way around.
Right.
So you basically using the guy's path, you're wasting 1, 2, 3, 4 to get here. But since you are here already, you just spend 1, 2, 3. Might as well just get these big nodes right here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Spend exact the same points to get here, than going around. So same deal.
Okay. Okay. No, totally.
Don't always follow the guide.
Yeah.
Guide is good. It gives you a general idea, understand what it's doing, and then so makes. Okay, all right. So there's that. This gives you a lot of damage. What? Insightfulness. Okay. Exit. Let me check your gear now.
So this the pillar of the cage god I got for free.
Mm-hmm.
The dude gave it to me, and then he gave me the guide, and he's like, "Go check this out and do this." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll take it." He just handed it over, and I'm like, "All right, I'll take it." And then I got these 3 last night.
Okay. You got these 3 gems.
Yeah, I bought them last night. The soul cores of Tikaba or whatever.
Not exactly the right gems.
No?
No.
Ah, lousy.
It's fine. It's fine. You will work with your build because your build are critical focused. However, um, having more attack speed is better. Having damage like elemental damage is better because you're doing a lot of elements like the lightning and the cold.
Okay.
It's actually better than critical. Critical relies on, again, critical, in WoW, right?
Yep.
If you have a 200% critical damage, but you only have 5% critical chance, you're still not doing a lot of damage.
Right.
Your crit will look beautiful, like the big numbers pop up, right? In WoW.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that.
You have big number pops out. That's what you're having right now. You have those big numbers, except you don't see the numbers. You have those big numbers, but you're not doing it as often.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
It does. Totally does. Yeah.
So
RNG sucks. So this is the one that I should be getting the 30% increase to elemental damage with attacks.
hmm?
Oh well, this one is
Yeah,
yeah.
the Lao. So I'm not even trying to pronounce that.
Oh no, neither. I butchered it last night too.
Okay. So yeah, it's better, but then again, your staff, you can use that same staff as a secondary. Buy a new one with 2 sockets. However, could you mouse over your staff, please? And in fact, I'll show you mine right there. Okay. You see, yours has 3 sockets, right?
Yes.
But the part where it says weapon damage, 10% increase weapon damage for 5 strength. Mine says 12% increase weapon damage for 5 strength.
Hmm.
That's the one you're supposed to look for. You only have 2 sockets, but that's not important. Oh, in fact, this is the perfect weapon for, just general clearing. 60% increase elemental damage. This is always active. It doesn't matter if I crit or not crit. It's going to do more damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 12% increase weapon damage is the one that's very important. Okay, the other one is going to always roll the same, so that doesn't matter.
Okay. So I gotta go look for. So I can use this one as my secondary, and then I'll get another one for my primary, right?
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Use that one for one-on-one kill, like one ver 1v1 on bosses.
Okay. So I need another pillar. Okay. Got it.
The mouse over your chest somewhere. Global defense. That's fine. That's fine. Mouse over glove. Okay. So the glove, you need a new pair of glove, preferably the ones that says add 1 to 12 or 11. I'm not sure which one, how expensive this thing goes. 1 to at least 10. 10 is a minimum roll on here, but this one, because it's corrupted, it got lower. This is the one I gave you.
Yes.
But I told you this is not the end, like not your end game gear.
Yeah, I
It
remember
will
that.
just get you through, like somewhere there. So look for a better glove, preferably a better lightning damage, because the more intelligent you have, the higher the lightning damage is, obviously.
All right.
Everything else is okay. I don't need to go through this. Mouse over your necklace.
Oh, yeah, the amulet, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Mm. Okay, so you have not allocated anything. It's interesting though. I'm gonna show you how to allocate something. Okay, so let's say I really want this skill right here, but I don't have. There's no way for me to path to it because I don't have enough points, right?
Yep.
This is the one we talked about. You see how it says, or it actually shows you what kind of bottle right here. I'm going to go to my thing, and it takes 1 red, and then it takes a black one. I don't have one, but I'll just, as an example, I'll just use this.
Sure.
But you can actually buy them from her right there, Eva. And then it takes, what is this?
The yellow one or whatever. Yeah.
Paranoia. Okay. So, and then I just right click on this. It opens up this instilling.
Right.
I put my amulet in here and then pop here 1, 2, and 3. And then it says, hey, do you want to do the subterfuge mask? No, again, this one is not the correct one.
Right. Right. Right.
If I have the correct combination, it will just said subterfuge mask, and then just hit instill. And once you've done that, you have the skill without tapping to it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So, yep, instill your amulet. Do that right now if you can.
Okay. So I need a black, a yellow, and a red, right?
Red, a black, and a yellow.
I have red, and I guess that's a yellow.
Yep.
And I don't have a black.
Actually, that's not the right yellow too.
Okay. So
When you mouse over it, it says instill green.
yeah.
But this one is actually paranoia.
Oh, so it's paranoia. So yeah, I don't have that.
Yep, go
Okay.
buy it.
Okay, so I just need the
Get the
one
red one.
red. Yeah, get the red one. Yep. What is it doing? Okay.
Shift click.
And then we're gonna go see Ava. Oh, Alva? Alva? Yeah,
Alpha.
Alva. Currency exchange.
He says, I want, this is called Delirium.
Delirium, yeah.
Second tab. And then you want
Paranoia, right?
Paranoia. Yep.
Yep.
I want one. And then I have Exalted. Just make sure you put one.
Altered. Yep.
And then Exalted more. Make sure you put in one.
One
Right
in
here
one in tab.
on my
Yep.
screen.
Yep. One in tab, right?
One. Yep. And then tab again. Or just get out. Click somewhere right there.
Yep.
And place your order. Place order. Okay, you got that. And then move on to the next one.
Which is I want the
Suffering.
suffering. Yeah. Still suffering.
This one is a little expensive because that's a high-end one. It doesn't go for free. Remove that 3.
Oh, they removed the 3, right? Yeah, and there we go. 1 to 50. Yeah. And tab out.
Yeah, make sure you confirm the 50. Why did you bought 2?
You asked me to place an order for 2.
Okay, fine. We can resell it. It's only 3.
Yeah. It's now I got. Yeah. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I know. I clicked out. There we go. And then just 1, right?
Yeah, confirm.
There.
By 1. Because your stream is delayed on my end.
Yeah. Okay.
Now take everything out.
Nothing has.
Control click. Control click the icon right there. There you go.
Yeah, 2 in 1. Okay. And then we go right click on it, and then we put each one of these guys in there, right?
Yep. No, you have to be in the right order.
Oh.
Remember the order?
Red. Yellow, black, I believe. Is it not?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
What is missing?
Oh, the amulet.
Mm-hmm.
Madness in the bones?
Madness? No, that's not the right one. That means you're not doing it in the right order. If you don't know what the order, let me tell you how this thing goes. You want subterfuge mask. You hold Alt, right?
Yep.
And then you do the check mark. And then you can close this out. And then you can do during instilling while having this as a reference.
Yeah. Subterfuge mask. Yep. Instill. Ready?
Yeah. Go ahead.
There we go. Done.
All right. Okay. Now you have the thing.
Let's check. Oh, right here. There it is.
Yep.
So if I wanted this one for whatever reason, Alt, and it will tell me, and then X. There we go. And then now we keep it.
Yeah. Now you keep it on your screen, and then just instill it.
Okay, got it.
Cool.
Oops. But is that amulet okay? Like, are we all good with the amulet though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not that expensive to instill. So if you replace it, obviously the new one you buy, you need to instill a new skill on it.
Yeah, obviously.
But this is giving you, your amulet is giving you a skill for free. Skill point for free.
That makes sense.
It's notable too.
Yeah.
So if you don't, like later when you actually have to to the skill tree or whatever this passive, then obviously you don't need it on your amulet. You can just instill a new one.
Right.
Okay. So I think mouse over your what you call it, your necklace, or not necklace, your energy shield.
2712. Ooh, in the tank.
That is weak.
Yeah. Yeah, you were telling me. I was like totally freaking out last night. I was like, "Oh no. This is so low."
So right now what's hurting you is your jewelries. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see if I can actually find some jewelry for you. Just by the way, check out my inventory.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
This is just one tab right here. There's another one here, and then there's things I'm selling right here, and there's this jewelry. Actually, where is the one I'm selling? Right there, that one. Check this out.
Oh,
15 divine.
whew.
That's the market price. Also, um, the reason why this is worth so much money is A, it's corrupted.
Yeah.
B, it's blue, and then there is fire resistant on it, and also a freeze buildup is nice.
Mm.
I sold ones like this before as well. This is not the only one I sold. The reason being is Adorn. There's a jewelry called Adorn. What Adorn does is make just like your bell right here, where it says increase bonus from equipped rings.
Mm-hmm.
What the Adorn does is increase all the jewelry, the magic jewelry, with not the rare ones. This is magic one.
Right.
Corrupted magic jewelry by X%, which it can go up to 100% if there is. So
Ooh.
basically, one jewelry like this is worth two in
Right.
one slot. So that's why these are so crazily expensive. So if you find, basically what you need to do is later when you run Fire of Sigma, that's where it drops tons of jewelry. Like um, this is like about 5, 6 runs. You
Jeez.
get so many jewelries like this. What you do is collect them in a bucket like me, and then find the magic one. Or not this, this one, this one, this one, and maybe this one. Just look for something like this. If it says critical chance and then it's missing one, guess what? Just put a orb of argument on it and see what the other one is. Okay, we didn't roll good, so this is trash. And this one says damage penetrate cool, so that's pretty good. And let's see if we can get something else. Increase critical damage, not too gray. Oh, this one has maximum energy shield and critical chance. So we keep this one. And then we increase energy shield recharge and additional strong threshold. This is excellent. This is a rare one, but don't need that. So, okay. So pretend these three are completely trash now.
Sure.
We take it into the Reforge, and then we give it another go. See if we can get something. All right. See, we can get Caspi. So Caster likes this, but
Yeah.
the other two is crap. So we do the same thing again. So just get another 3, and then just roll it. And whatever we find at the end of the day, we corrupt them
Right.
with Orb of Corruption. Do I want to do that right now? Normally, I would probably give it this a divine. So this is where the gambling expensive. Don't do this.
Yeah.
So this is what you do. You want to get that to close to 19 or 20 as best as you can
Yeah.
if you want to spend the money gambling. But the thing is, it's kind of worth it. It's kind of worth it if you can actually sell it.
Yeah. No, obviously.
So yeah. Or if you have a Adorn and you want to use it for yourself, which is which is completely logical too. But yeah, see how I collect a bunch of this. Also, red, red are so crappy. It's completely worthless. You know
Yeah.
how worthless is it?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna show you how I salvage red. I don't even pick it up.
you
Oh,
you just sell them.
yeah, just sell them. This is don't even bother looking because it's completely trash. Nobody buys them. Maybe next season when they like update warrior or make HP or armor
Yeah.
better, and then definitely for now it's just complete trash. Okay, so there's that. Jewelries. I'm going to find a bunch of jewelry for you if I can find them.
Okay.
That may or may not help you on the energy shield front. This is crap. But you know, for a regular peasant like you and me, not for the elites like the rich people who
Yeah.
has adorns, you just go for where's my amulet? I lost my amulet in the adorn thing. So 1 second, let me find my amulet just in case. I need to take one of these. There is my amulet. Thank you. Okay. They used to have actually a workbench. So in Path of Exile 1, there's a workbench that you can click. Sometimes you leave items here and like you completely forgot, and then there is actually. So make sure you take it out.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw that.
So yeah, now that I have my amulet back, my shield is back to 7.0. Um, so now you have the skill, right? So you swapped what you call it? Where's oh there's so you have faith is a choice. It
Yes.
actually gives you a skill called meditate right here. You have it as well.
Well, I haven't loaded it, but oh yeah, it's right there. Yes, yes, I
It's
see it.
right there,
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
same exact spot as me.
yep.
So when you enter a map, make sure you press and hold Q. That will be the first thing you'll do. Okay, what this does is double your HP, double your lifeline.
Your shield. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Also, when you're fighting, and then all of a sudden you're taking a bunch of damage, teleport away or roll away, whatever, and then press Q. Same thing, you can do that in the boss room and stuff. The cooldown is quite fast. It's about 10 seconds, 8 seconds for me. And you can you'll recharge your shield right away.
Okay.
So this is your like get the fuck out and recover your skill.
Right.
Very important. And same thing, even if you're because we have defense in terms of defense layers. We have evade, and then we have energy shield. So anything we don't evade, we take it as an energy shield. So all of a sudden you're taking damage, get away, recover with meditate. So that's why meditate is very good.
Right.
This one, the green feast, you should also have this.
I'm missing. Where was I missing last night? It said in. I want to say Intel, but it could be something else.
Show me your show me your skill.
Grim face, right? Hang on 1 second, Grim.
Don't cut it. Don't cut it yet.
No, I know,
Just let me.
but I was short here yesterday. Now I don't.
Okay.
Yesterday I wasn't able to cut it,
Mm.
and
Do you
I
do you know?
swapped out some strength points into Intel, or was yeah, into Intel.
Okay. We need to balance your skill, your attributes a bit. So go ahead and cut it because you definitely need this.
Yep.
Mm. Okay. Now look at your skill. Press G.
Yep.
Okay. Meditate. Scroll down. Ice strike.
Oh, Ice
Ice
Strike.
Strike is Tempest Spell.
Ooh,
Charge
that's a
spell.
lot higher than it was last night. Last night I think it was sitting at like 50 something.
Mm,
Just changed a little bit.
yeah. Tempest Spell is very low. Scroll down. Do you have both of your heralds still?
Yep.
Okay, remove that combat frenzy. That's I don't know why you still have this shit. Um, Let me just check the build you have. That's weird. Why is you're rocking Tempest or that's not on any build, not Gemling. Where is Discord again?
Well, my Tempest Bell, you have 5, and I only have 3 sockets. And
But that doesn't affect the. That's just if my 5 spell when it's concentrated effect. So basically, it makes the AOE smaller, but does more damage.
yeah,
This one says Force of Skill. Say again, that does more damage. The closer it is, so anything around the bell, it gets more damage. And then this one just consume rage, because my thing actually generate a little bit of rage. And then elemental focus, so it does more elemental damage, but doesn't affect elemental element. And then support skill has more chance to. Wait a second, that's not right. If it doesn't, I guess. Oh, for the stun. Yeah. So it does different than what you do.
yeah.
So mouse over your template spell and like the support skills.
Oh, so I have Font of Rage, Overabundance, and Close Combat.
Okay. Wait 1 second. Let me get on Discord. Close this L. Discord is not working very well. Oh my god, dude. Where is Oh, you direct message me. Oh, okay. That's why I couldn't find. Okay, scroll down. Skill. Combat frenzy. Wind enter. Hands of check. Oh my god. Okay. How about what makes you pick this bill? Just out of curious.
It was, I don't know. It was recommended to me last 2 nights ago.
All right. So
Because I was just blabbing on about the fact that I knew that the past build that I had was not end content, and I was like totally going out of my way to try to get to see more end stuff. Anyway, so to put it short, I died like 3 times. I went down to like at the beginning of 85%, and then I'm like, that's it. I'm done. I need to change my build. Obviously, this is not going as expected. So then one of the people that was watching my stream, they're like, hey, check this out. I think you're gonna enjoy it if you go with this. And I'm like, okay. And then the following night, which was last night, I came over and then I'm like, okay, so let's change it because obviously I'm not getting anywhere and I'm not gonna take some more hits on my HP or sorry, on my moving forward on my leveling just because I keep dying. So then I just made the switch and then I'm like, oh crap, this is kind of like your build. And I'm like, and I'm kind of stuck because I went through all the steps that the guy told me, and my energy shield is in the tank, and I'm like, ah, oh, sugar.
so show me your stat window, basically your character. Just
Oops, sorry. Hang on. There we go.
and then let me switch to your 27k HP, 1k mana, spirit's fine, armor's fine, evasion is high. Evasion is very nice. Your evasion is good.
Yeah, 80%.
Okay, here's what you do. Go to Darani, refund passive, just remove chaos inoculation.
Hang on one sec.
CI.
Okay, so I'm gonna go Durrani refund, and we are gonna refund which one?
CI.
Oh, this guy right here. Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And then put that into this acrobatics.
Okay.
Yep. Apply.
I did.
Now go heal in what's your font? Well. Click on your well. Okay. So what this does is give you your HP back. Okay.
Yes.
Since you still you're lacking energy shield, which means instead of to now you have basically your total life plus energy shield is now 4.5k, which is normal, decent.
Yeah.
You can survive a few hits with that. So if you see a red line start tanking, obviously get out, recharge, etc., etc.
Right.
Now press C again.
Ooh, evasion is down to 50.
Yeah, but that's good. The reason why is now you can dodge. You have 50% chance of dodging those big boss hits.
Okay.
Instead of getting owned, like your boss hits, remember I told you get out or die.
Yeah.
Situation, but now you have a coin flip chance of not getting hit. Do you understand that? No?
I do. Yeah. Yeah, it's RNG. Yes.
Yeah. So basically, in fact, looking at your screen, you have 1% better than me in terms of
Evasion.
evasion.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can survive just fine because I am now dodging everything with 50% chance. Everything, not AOE's, like the big boss hits, stuns, everything with 50% chance.
Okay.
Instead of 80% chance, but accept those skills. Remember, like remember when you're fighting a boss, you hear a ding,
Yep.
or dong, or
Yep.
whatever that sound is. That means you cannot dodge that. You need to get out of the way. Basically, roll out.
Right.
But now you don't have to. You can. You still have a chance of dodging that.
Okay.
So that's what acrobatic does, and that's why acrobatic is so good, especially when you mix in with other defenses.
Okay.
Like your armor is a little. It's not great. Obviously, not as great as a warrior.
Right.
But that is just an extra layer underneath your energy shield, your life pole, and your evade chance.
Right. That totally makes sense.
Oh, and also resistance. Let me see.
Resistance are all maxed.
Max, except code just a little bit, which is fine.
Yep.
This is, yeah, this is fine. You don't have CI right now, but once you find and replace all those blue gems, look at your energy shield. If it's around 4k energy shield, then make the switch. Then add that like chaos immune.
Okay.
But once you add your chaos immune, though, look at your gear. And if anything that has chaos immune, that's a wasted stats.
Yes.
You need to swap those out for something useful. So basically, it's especially at your stage of the game, you should be like constantly you're trying to level up right now.
Yep.
Level up, get more energy shield in the passive tree. So let me show you something. If you even if you don't have gems, right? Like I don't have this is energy recover. I'm just gonna remove a couple gems. You can see my number right here. I'm gonna remove this, and then energy shield. Yep, that's the one.
Yep.
And maximum energy shield. Okay, I still have 6K.
Yep. Which is way
Okay.
more than I have.
Yeah, it's the gems are good, but not as important. However, um, what you can do is if you have enough points, you can path to here. Increase energy shield. Oh, that's recharge. Never mind. You can path to here. These are the nodes that I used to take. Rapid recharge, and then this one, right? This cluster right here. Increase maximum energy shield 28%. These are good nodes to take. So basically, you path 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and maybe this if you want. So you can path to there, and then there's some closer one too. So instead of taking this path, if you're suffering from defense, then you can take these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, that's mana. There's these are really good too.
Yeah, the ones at the bottom there.
Mm-hmm. So instead of going up, around, and then get to here, you take this path instead. That'll give you more defense.
I took. Well, I didn't even. I haven't even. Look, I have these two here.
Yeah, I. This is basically that's more damage. That's fine as well. Again, it's you follow a guy to a certain point. It's like, what do I need? Not
Yeah,
what the guy needs,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
The guy obviously has more. They have better gear, a different gear than you do. Then you just reroute it a little bit.
yeah,
It's that you don't need to like completely differ from what they do. You just do a little bit of difference,
yeah. No, no.
and that could really help your survivability.
Increase attack damage. Increase attack damage is increased critical damage bonus. Damage
Yeah.
bonus. Okay.
Take a look at this. Take the bottom path if you're suffering from like energy shield problem. I mean, these are really good. Looking at this, 12% increase evasion, 12% increase maximum energy shield. These two right alone right here are 24%.
Yep.
And then you just path, oh, you take this one as well, but then again. And once you have this, you either go here for more energy shield, here for coal damage, and I mean these are just crits. If you don't need damage, then reroute it here for defense. So yeah, this side is offensive, the bottom side is defensive.
Yeah.
Also, like some of this stuff, increasing critical hit chance if you are not suffering from damage. So basically, you're killing mobs. A T15 mob walk up to you, you one shot them. You can just try to take this off and these few off and reroute them to defense if you have problem dying.
Yeah.
Because yeah, if you have no problem killing, but you have problem dying, then reroute some offensive to defensive.
Right. That totally makes sense.
Okay, let me put these back in. Before I forget. Okay. So why didn't I take this? Probably just missing a point or something. Okay. Chaos damage. I don't need that. Yep. Okay. So the only way I can help you right now is let me go. Let me see if we can shop around for a time lost jewelry or something. And okay, switch Discord. Stop streaming. Let me change my desktop so you can see. Um, There, share my screen. Screen one, go live, and let me open up a tab. Credit standard.
Oh yeah, the shopping spree. Give me a sec. I gotta open it up too.
Time loss. Time dash loss. Against the darkness. There we go. Okay. We want actually see shitty one only costs like 3 exalt. 3 exalt, that's like it's not even worth my time getting out to make the purchase.
Yeah. Time against. That's the one we're looking for, right?
Yep. But we need to add some stat filters. So we want hold on. What do I have here? We have no, that's not it. Time loss is here.
Against the darkness. Time lost diamond, right? That's what we're looking.
Mm-hmm. We want increase string. There we go. It's this one. And then increase int. Okay, just these two.
Okay, what are they called?
Price divide.
Notable. So, notable. What did you say? Notable.
Okay, here's what you do. Press tilde, and then type in inc for increase, and then str for string, and then the last choice is the one that you're picking.
R. No, doesn't. I and C, right?
Yeah, for increase.
Increase, yeah. No elements found to consider changing search query.
Tilde. You have a tilde in inc space str. Let me just copy and paste this into.
Oh, I know which one. It looks a little weird on my. There we go. I got it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then we're looking for notable passive. Okay.
Notable
Strength.
radius.
Yeah. And then
Intelligence.
see Intel, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. And then we go
And
search.
so obviously, the higher the percentages, the better. So
Right.
sort by that if you can. Holy shit, it's costing a lot of money. Wow, this one's so awesome.
Wow, 50 divine, 200 divine, 2 mirrors.
Mirror. You know how much a mirror is?
Yeah, 1,000 divine or something like that. It was.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
No, we don't need this much. Just how about around 3? Yeah, minimum 3 is fine. Let's do a search. Yeah, 20 divines. It's about the right price here. Holy shit, I got mine for I paid 40 for mine.
And they come down
Oh
in
yeah,
price.
this is no, not really. Mine is 4% uncorrupted. These are corrupted. So yeah, here's something that you need to strive for. I guess time lost diamond is not something you can buy right now. But this, oh no, this is expensive one too. Uh, this one you can get. You should be able to get it.
Okay.
Ah shit, disappear on my screen. Go over here, and then I'm gonna go here. Let's clear, and then we do a megalomaniac. But yeah, search. Yeah, yeah, 1 exalt. So what we want to do is look for one with the river. Search. Okay, So for one divine, you can get something with one. You can get one with the river,
Yep.
and one with a living death. However, the problem is we don't know what living death is. A roll and strike. So what normally I do is just since I want one with a river, right? That's the one right here.
Yeah.
I just look for that. So basically sort by this. And then the other one is as long as it's somewhat useful. So I can use a surging current. And then help me find that stupid shit. See where it is blinking.
No, I don't see it blinking.
Could be anywhere. But anyways, Google can help me with this. So surging current, PoE2. There we go. It is right here. Okay. I can just actually it says right there. What surging current does is damage penetrates 15% lightning resistance plus 10 to the dex. I would just get this one because it's useful. And for one, for the cost of one divine, it's worth it.
Okay.
So basically now you got 2 skill in 1 gem, and it's as long as it's not completely useless. Something like right there, it's blinking right here. So
That is
you find
such a
that
load blank. Okay. The one with the river, and then what was the? Oh, soaring. I have it completely different than you're showing.
yeah, because I was sorting it. But anyways, do you want me to get it for you,
Sure.
and then you can just pay me 1 divine if he answers?
Yeah. Done.
Oh, he actually answered. All right.
Oh yeah. Last night it took me like almost 40 minutes to get it. It was crazy. Such a delay.
And then when you purchase, make sure you're getting the right one.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been checking that a lot.
Surging current, one with a river. Accept. Okay. And finish. Okay. And then I'll teleport to you. Visit hideout. And you can just pay me that 1 divine.
Yep.
There it is. All right. You can for this one doesn't matter what the location is. Like it doesn't matter. Just swap out your shittiest
This red
useless.
one that I have here, yeah, is my shittiest one.
Okay.
It's done.
Okay. Now you have both skill. Oh, before we do that, go back to Dalrani because you don't actually need to path to that anymore. Okay, remove the top line right there.
All this, right?
Hold on. Wait. Yep, remove that.
Ooh, 5 points. And then quarter turf skill per. I shouldn't. Do you have that? No.
Take that. Yep, one with a storm. Still good.
Yeah. So I got 4 points left.
Actually, no, this one is not that useful. In fact, I need to remove it from mine too.
All right.
Real doesn't look that important at all. Now that I read it, it's just consuming power charges.
Yeah.
Quarter stuff. We're not doing anything with quarter stuff. Yeah, can totally remove this. Yep. Okay. So now you have 5 points. Let me see.
I do.
So first, activate this big node right here, 25 to dex. It's awesome.
Okay.
Okay, and then we want to. So you have energy. Do you want defense or offense? Here's the question.
Well, I'd say for now probably more defense until my gear gets up there.
The thing is, we don't know what it looks like on your. How are you doing in terms of mapping, like T15?
I've done like 3 or 4 tops. I haven't really. I haven't been. I have one more T15 right now. That's it.
No. So you've been just.
I
Are
I
you not
I.
getting maps?
I've been basically dipping my toe in 15s like twice. Like I haven't done anything.
Oh, okay. That's what you meant. Okay. Defense, defense. Let me see. Where's the closest defense now? So we want to do a search on energy. Okay. Okay. Energy shell. There's a bunch of. That's recharge. Energy shell. Um, there's. Where is it? There's this cluster right here.
Okay.
These are really good one as well. Zoom out a little bit.
That you're up here. Oh yeah, you're up here. Well, I already took these guys up here.
Okay, this is fine. There's a cluster right here as well. So that's where I put my.
Can you give me 1 sec? I'll be right back. Okay.
Sure. Same here. I'm gonna get something to drink.
Okay. Sounds good.
back.
Thanks. Okay.
Okay. So if you want more defense, then there's this cluster right here. Just go grab the
Down here. Okay. Increase evasion.
grab this one. Not that one, but this one.
Yeah, and then go inside.
Yep.
Oh, I don't have enough to get into the inside. Into the middle one.
Okay. In that case, grab the one outside. You want the big nose first.
Okay, and then that leaves me with 2 more points.
Okay, 2 more points. We can. Okay, what you do is just circle out back in here. Take this one and this one.
This one and this one?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one and this one. Okay. That's it. I spent all the points.
Okay, check your energy shield and life.
Energy shield went up by like 100 points. And life looks like it just went up by like.
It didn't matter.
No, I didn't do anything.
Okay. But evasion should go up a point too, right? Check evasion.
Gee, I don't know. See, evasion's 52 now.
Okay, good enough. Hopefully your damage isn't going down too bad.
Mm.
The problem is, let me see your skill. You're using ice, right? Okay. Hold anywhere. Go do this. Just hold down your mouse until your mana runs out.
Okay, give me a sec.
Not too bad. Mana regen is a little slow. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Let me see if I have any blue gems for you.
Okay.
Right now you're suffering so much on the blue gem. What I have to see here. Blue gems. Energy. Gel. Carefully. Prison threshold. Area fed curse. Max energy shell. Offering. Flex. Cast it. It's a shock. 13 critical chance. Okay. Energy shall recharge.
I am missing a couple points on cold damage, but not much. Only 3%.
Yeah, this one will cover it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Go 1% life on kill. That's fine. And then, yay, this one's pretty good. That's good. Now let's see if we can corrupt them. Cross your fingers. Lightning resist. Awesome. That's actually pretty good. Mm, you got lucky with these two. Okay, Trey.
All right, so passive. Okay, my first gem is this guy here, which is increase maximum energy shield 10%. And then the one up here is increase cast speed. That needs to go.
That needs to go. Yeah, take that out. Right click.
Yeah. And I can just get rid of that.
Yep.
The next blue one, 18% fast start energy shield recharge.
That one's okay, but you really should have put another. Use your currency. You should know which one currency I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Plop it
And
out and just.
you, like plop it out and then yep. Oops. And then go change it up. Okay.
Go make it better, basically.
Yeah. Should I take? Oh no, this one already has 2. This one has 18% max and.
Hold on. Here's what you do. Take, except the one that I gave you. Take all of them out, or the yellow one's fine. Just leave them there. Take all the blue ones out.
Okay.
Yeah. Pop all of these blue ones out, and just make it better.
Just make it better. Okay. This is the one that you gave me. Okay. And then this one over here. And this is an emerald. I just put it in here for no reason, so I'll take that out.
Emerald is okay, but this one has quarterstaff and all of that. At least it's not devastating. Okay, so on your blue ones, pass them to me.
Okay. All my blue ones? Oh, all the blue ones again.
Okay. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. So first, this is the one I gave you, which is fine. This is the one to fix, 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 and this is okay. And let's see. Minions has 10% elemental resist. That's bad. Or at least it doesn't do anything for you. And this is fine. So what you want to do is first step, use this orb of argumentation.
Yep.
Right click. And then you see where it says it has a little highlights on this. That means it's missing the second magical property. There, each magical ones, the blue ones, can
Yep.
have a prefix and a suffix.
Yes.
But now it's just missing one. So we do that, boom, boom, do that. Okay, doesn't matter what it puts on. Then we move on to the next step. Make it rare. Dun, 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 dun. You have these currencies.
I do.
Them.
Yep.
Now, it doesn't do anything when it sits in the bank. It does do something when you socket it into a gem, right?
Yep.
So, and the next step is exalt. Then boom, 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 boom. You don't even need to look. Just do it.
Okay.
Don't worry. It will, like, even doesn't matter what property it puts it on. It now has more stuff on it.
Right.
More stuff means better. Doesn't always mean better, but in general. So as we can see, this one is the only thing it does for you is give you a faster energy recharge. You don't care about spell damage. You don't care about cast speed. This is a little better. Basically, this does the shocking and freezing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's okay, but you only have one good property. Normally, this is a piece of trash right now.
Right.
You normally want to find gems that at least benefits you in more than one way.
Right.
So this one, you don't have minions, so that's bad. Mana recovery, that's good. Cold damage, you do cold damage, and then you have elemental damage. So this is fine. It has three good ones with one shitty one.
Okay.
Now with this one, energy, maximum energy shield, good, but you have the minimum roll on this.
Yeah.
Elemental damage, again, minimum roll. Critical chance for spell, you don't do spell damage. And this one is also the minimum roll. So this is a piece of trash too. Although it does benefit you when you don't have anything better to use, but otherwise it's a piece of trash.
Yep.
So same thing here. Faster energy recharge, fine. Full, good. Minion, not so good. And mana recover, at least you can use these two. Okay, so we want to look at this one. This one is gray. You rolled it awesome. So aside from the minion,
Yep.
you have recovery. That's good. Now that you have HP, so this is fine. Otherwise, like you would be better if it's recover energy shield, but this is fine.
Yep.
Faster energy shield recharge and maximum energy. So these three are awesome. These three, no, this is fine. So these two are pretty bad.
Right.
Now, let me see. Since we have rare here, I'm going to donate again. George, give me some bad ones, rare ones. Okay, rarity. R. Rarity, rare. Normal. What? There we go. Sometimes you want the colon, sometimes it doesn't. 19 effect. Eco, spell, shock. And I'm gonna take a trash one. Shock, damage penetrate. I'll give you this one. And then this one have energy shield. Yes, it does. Okay, so this one. This one. This is just for damage. Low pirate. High pirate. Low pirate. Okay, so in terms of I'm going to just take these two because it's just complete trash for you. And then these
Okay.
these five, I'll give it to you. Okay. So your top priority is slot this one in because this is the best one.
Yep.
Then we're going to slot this one in, and then this one in. And these two, if you still have room, put these two in.
Okay. The top three.
Yeah, just for you, don't mix it up. I'll trade you these three first, then give you the other two.
Okay. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Slot those two in.
And I have 2 slots left.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Then we're going to do these two. And take a note on where they are. When you find better ones, swap these in. Swap those out.
Yeah. Right up here. To the top of the tree. Okay.
Okay, excellent.
Energy shield lasts 31 to do.
That's getting there.
Yep. 4 is what we're looking for.
Okay, I think that's all the repair that I can do for now.
Yeah, I think so too.
Mhm.
And I gotta get rid of all.
Oh, skills. One more thing. Let me see. Ice strike, tempest spell. Do you not have a whatchamacallit? Um, greater juror orb for your tempest spell?
No, I don't have any. I used it
Okay.
the last time I was here.
Okay. Wait. I'll give this one to you too. I'll just give this. This is since this is trash. I'm not just throw away.
Okay.
I find some use to it.
All right. Okay. So the orb. What am I using the orb for?
On your tempest spell.
Tempest spell.
Press G. Or
Okay.
okay. Then what you want to do is
Take all the ones that I have out because I think they're all different than you have, with the exception
well,
of close
yeah.
combat.
Mine is a different build though. Yours,
Yes.
yeah, still follow your build because I don't know how your skill are supposed to be.
Right.
For example, I don't have charge staff. I don't even use that skill. I
Yes.
don't have combat frenzy.
Oh, combat frenzy. I took it out.
Yeah, because the combat frenzy seems so weird to me. I don't use a frenzy charge. I don't care about frenzy charge, and none of my other skill utilize the charge.
Right.
So why do I even have combat frenzy? So that's my like this to me the skill is very odd. It just doesn't make sense to me. Otherwise, like charge staff, I've seen people use it to move around and do some range attack with it. But again, I don't have that.
Right.
What I do have is blink, which you don't. A blink allows me to move around really quick.
Yes.
You don't see me do a roll anymore. You just see me blink, like I'm here. This allows me to cross, like when I do trials and when I do trial of schema and trial of chaos. This is a very useful skill to have. Otherwise, though, like it should be the same. Also, set up your skill to shock and the heralds on two different separate things. Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of
It's
which,
separate staffs, right? Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
We talked
yeah.
about that.
I just remember I need to find you another staff. It's called Pillar of God. Caged God. I need to clear this. Pillar of Caged God quarterstaff. What you want to do is obviously not. We want someone to actually quality this up. A socket size there too. We want. So where's the quality? Equipment, evade block. How do I look for quality? Don't care about that. Mm. And okay, do a search. Maybe it's maximum search. What?
They're all non-socketed.
Okay, this one's better. It doesn't have. Okay, I'm going to do this. Take that. Don't care about this. Don't care about these other two. Put this on 12. 3 divine. Jesus. That's not good, actually. 2 divine for this, but it's missing sockets.
Couldn't we add that?
Sure, it's corrupted though. I'm not sure if you can add stuff socket to corrupted. You know what? Let me do a test really quick. Since I have like tons of materials, I'm going to do this. Take a look at my stash, and there you go. I have 3 of these. However, these are not corrupted and not even being touched.
Yeah, they're fresh.
Very fresh. Yeah, fresh from the corpse. What we're gonna do is, let me see how much this thing costs. Where is your oh, Ava, right there. Hello, Ava. See, I want omens of corruption. What's this? What's this? Omen of corruption. How much this thing costs? I have exalted 130. Not too bad. So about 2 div each. Or actually 3. I want 3, and I'm gonna pay this much. Okay, give me the omens. Thank you. And this is what we do. We're gonna gamble something. Gonna boom, 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 boom. And then I'm going to quality this up. Okay, and then boom, boom, boom. Toggle all these on. Then we're going to gamble. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, see, this one 10, 10. Wow, this is actually not bad. Wow, this actually worth a lot of money, I think. Not so much. Wait, actually, no. 5 line 26. 2 ruin sockets. Okay, this one may be sellable. Chaos increased stun buildup. That's not too bad either. But not as much as the amount of money I put in is. So, anyways, you can go ahead and pick one, whichever one you like. I recommend this one though.
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay. There you go.
Okay. Now that's going to be my secondary.
No, that's your primary.
Oh, that's my primary. Okay, wait. Swap it out. Okay. And then my secondary is going to be this guy. Okay.
Okay, now go to your tree, passive. Actually no, go to Dariani, do the refund.
Okay.
What you want to do is remove these 3 points.
These ones down here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yep.
Okay, and then you want to click this right here, what it says weapon set 1.
Yep.
Click on it, and then relocate 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So it's red line. Okay, good. Hit apply.
Okay.
Now we want to give you a little bit more defense when you are fighting the boss or a singular damage. What you could do, I guess, is take this, increase evasion. Oh, actually, no. Sorry. First, click on weapon set 2.
Okay.
And then click on this, increase evasion rating.
Okay.
And then click on the 100% increase evasion reading from body armor. And then you have 1 more point.
It says 2 unconfirmed passive skill changes. 2.
And then get this.
I'll need to get these 2 to get there.
Okay, never mind then. Let me see, what else can we do? I know it's unconfirmed because we're not confirmed it yet.
Yeah.
Weak. this quarterstaff speed, and then if you later have additional points, we can grab Royal Assault again. Or lightning damage, electrocution buildup, evasion. I don't know what to get. I guess just get more evasion right there. Just get the snow right there.
Okay.
Yeah, and then done. Apply.
Unconfirmed 3 passive skill changes. Apply points. Do I hit cancel? I guess. Nope. Didn't do what I needed to do.
Okay, here's what you do then. Remove the points here. You need to do this. Remove these 3 points right there.
Hang on 1 second. It's
Yeah, it's not red. That's supposed to be red.
it does like nope. And now I can't click on either of those.
Could you like close out this window?
Here we go. 1.
All right, click on Derani.
I did. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. Okay, so I apply.
Apply.
Okay. Now weapon set 1. I'm going to add these 3, right?
Yeah.
And then apply.
Yep.
And then on weapon 2 set, we're going to remove it from here, right?
No, we're not removing. We're not removing. We're just adding.
Oh, so
Add these 3.
1,
Add 1,
2, 3. And that's it.
Okay.
There we go. Now we did it right. Now it's done right.
So 1 is green, 1 is blue, red.
Yeah, red and then green.
Cool. All right, now press G on your skill. Okay. This is a part where your head is blocking a little bit. I cannot see.
Hang on 1 sec. How's that?
Oh, the screen's got smaller, but still, it's fine.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. Just do what I do. On my screen where it says Herald of Ice, click on this triangle.
Herald of Ice triangle. Yep.
Okay, now make it weapon set 1.
Okay.
All right. And then Herald of Thunder, same thing. Make it weapon set 1.
Herald of Thunder. Okay.
Okay, now cast on shock. Make it weapon set 2.
I don't have cast on shock yet. I need to get that.
Okay. Everything else should be fine at this point.
So I need to go get cast on shock to use on weapon set 2. And that's what, an 18, I guess?
Yeah, it's a spirit gem.
Yeah.
I think it's a spirit gem. Wait. Is it?
Cast on shock. Yeah, right here, 18.
Okay.
Okay, there it is. And then we do the same thing. And then that's on weapon set 2. But I have a red thing on it. I need to switch weapons, right?
Yeah, just press X once to switch weapon.
It's still red. It's missing a socketed skill.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you need to put in ball lightning spell. The lowest. This one doesn't need to be high level. Just put a like level 2, 3.
I don't. I only have a 3.
Not a support. This is not a support gem. Let me give you something, Hunter. Stand by.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a level.
I have a 10 uncut spirit.
Not a spirit.
Oh.
It's not a spirit. Ball lightning is a skill. It's a mage skill,
Ah.
but you're going to use it with cast on shock. Trade with me.
Oh. Yep.
Okay, so here we go. Cut that into ball lightning.
I need an 11.
You need a what?
It says level 11 uncut skill gem.
Oh, okay. Then trade that back to me. Then 1 second.
I have an 11. I'm pretty sure I do. No, I have higher. Oh, I have a 12. I can do a 12.
You could, but it's going to waste more mana.
Well,
You don't. The thing is, you don't care about the damage from the ball lightning.
you just don't want. You just want the
Just
skill set.
want that skill activated, hitting the bell.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Stay with me. Give me back my 10.
Okay. All lightning. Engrave. G. And then we're gonna put it in here. There we go.
Yep. Okay. Then the actual support gem is lightning exposure. Exposure. If you have it cut or not cut.
I think only.
If you have it, hold on a second. You have a bunch of things right there.
I don't think I have that one. What is it called?
Lightning exposure.
Lightning exposure. Not here.
Do a search if you're not sure.
No, I don't have it.
Okay. Not. That's fine.
What's the other one?
Yep.
Energy retention.
Yep. But for that, you need to actually add a slot on this on your skill.
Yeah. See. Oh yeah, I have. Yeah, we'll need to add it on to there.
Okay. Go ahead and add a support skill.
That is with this guy here, right? No. Oh yeah, gem 2 skill gem, right?
Yep.
There we go. And then this guy's gonna go to number 2 only. Exactly.
Yep.
Okay.
You already did. Okay. So what you do is when you walk into the boss room, you want to hit them like four or 5 times until you have Tempest Bell. Once you have Tempest Bell, drop the bell, and then just keep hitting the bell. Oh, before that, sorry. When you walk into the boss room, hit X, so you swap to your secondary staff, the boss and the staff that's just for the boss, and then do what I just said. Like hit him 4 times, drop the bell, and then just keep hitting. Normally it should just be dead by now, and then all of this should just activate by itself.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, when there's yeah
Sorry,
X.
double check. What you want to do is double check when you have X activated. Your Herald should be activated when you're on like mob killing, and when you're on boss killing, your cast on shock should be activated.
A cast on shot gets activated right here. I can see it when I'm on boss, and then Wind Dancer, and Heralds are on.
Okay.
Right now.
So your setup is correct.
Yeah, and then number one, and then here, what am I putting in these two on these two sockets?
Sorry, what?
On the sockets on the staff.
On staff. So what's good is increase elemental damage or whatever is cheapest. Hold on a second. Let me. Where is your? I'm sorry. Eva.
Alva.
Let's see. So of course, what you want is attack speed. It's this, or hold on a second. The reason why I said or is because whatever the market value is right now, this is very cheap, 65 exalted. But what you could do is grab a bit more expensive one, which is yeah,
The non-pronounceable one, the one that you can't. Yeah.
the one can,
Yeah.
unless you're freaking Aztec or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Or of.
Oh, yeah, this one is way more expensive. Two of these cost 130 exalt. So it really depends. These two doesn't matter, whichever is fine.
Oh, it's tab over and then go out here. Oh, yes. It's giving me 100 for me, not one to.
This is because you did not clear that out. You need to clear this out and see what the market value is.
Oh, there you go. 2 for 58.
Hold on, that's not the right one. Double check the name.
Oh, yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not.
Triple check it.
Yeah, always triple check. Oh, this guy right here. Here we go. Now 2. Yeah, there we go. No, 12. No, 2.
You don't even have that much.
Exalted orbs. Yeah, 800 and. Oh, wow. Ratio is completely different than the ones that you have. Oh, no, there it is. Right there. I just had to clear it out. It's 130. I have enough.
Yeah. Okay. Well, again, it doesn't really matter. This attack speed one or this one is both are viable. So if you want to go cheaper, just go with the attack speed one.
No. I want to do this one right here. Place order 2. Boop.
All right, slot them in.
There we go. Done.
Okay.
Now, hero device 8K. Ooh, now my eye strike is up to 81K. And my Tempest Bell went up to 6.
Okay, 1 second. We're going to look for a new glove for you.
Okay.
Because the one you have was my. Oh, what just happened?
Yeah.
Okay, someone just wants to buy my shit. Okay, yeah. Invite. Dash. So it's this one. You can see a live sale going on here. Come on. I'm not gonna deliver. Or maybe I should deliver. I don't know. Oh, maybe I should actually go there. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Okay.
And I'm going to get rid of that later.
20, accept.
And red, we're getting rid of red. We don't need red.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Right. So, oh, I guess she couldn't come to your thing.
Yeah, she didn't know where I needed to go.
Okay,
Yes.
so that was 220 exalts.
Nice.
So, like I said, when you're selling stuff, right, you have a bunch of things just sitting in your bank and it's not going anywhere. It's because you did not check the market. Check the market, and also the stuff you're selling is not worth any like the uniques you find on the floor. It's not going to sell because it's just worthless. What does sell is like you need to spot like wands and shit that has like spells levels. If you
Yeah.
find amulet that has like +1 to any kind of skill, those sells for a lot of money. So, anyways, going back to
The gloves.
and the gloves, right? What you want is why is it sticky? There we go. Stick. Thank you. All right. So, hands of wisdom. Actually, clear. There we go. Hand of wisdom. What you want is this.
By the way, I picked this up and I don't know what should I do with this. It has a 200% increased evasion and energy shield.
Okay, what you do is take it out,
Yeah.
and also that bow as well. Take that bow out.
Both?
Bow. Yeah, both. Not this one, or this one too. Okay,
And this one
and
too?
then that bow right there. The yeah, that's one crew bow. Okay, what's that crew bow's percentage? 200.
243.
Press Alt. Okay, hold down. Yeah, hold down Alt.
I am.
It says 200. Actually, that's a very good roll. That could actually sell, but you need to corrupt it though. You need to gamble it because without gambling, it's worth piece of shit. Same thing with your like the pillar of Cage God. It's you can buy the vanilla version of this very cheaply. But the thing is, that particular bow, if you corrupt it and get a 300-ish%, then it's worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
But yeah, before you do that though, add a socket on it. Do you know how to add a socket on that bow?
Yeah.
Don't look at your armor, your bow. And we're talking about your bow right now.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Go and add a socket to that bow.
Okay. Done.
Okay. Now, if you want to, now here's the point. Do you want to gamble it?
Yeah, sure.
Because it's worth nothing right now. The market value is 0. Okay, or actually 1 exalt. Right now it's worth 1 exalt. But if you gamble it and win, the market value can go to like 1 divine or something.
Yeah.
However, you also have the chance of losing, which is the market value is also 0. You could just be 0. Okay,
Yeah.
so you go from 1 exalt to 0 or 1 exalt to 1 divine. That's completely up to you right now.
And I just have to corrupt it, right?
Yeah, all you need to do is corrupt it.
It added an extra socket.
Okay, maybe that's worth something. Now go put it up for I don't know 10 exalt. Okay, so right now it's actually worth something because it's quite good. Your roll is not the worst, and it might actually sell. Not alchemy.
Yeah. Exalt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just made because Val Orb isn't worth anything, and the whatchamacallit, the artificial orb doesn't worth anything. So those are materials to us.
Yes.
We can just find them like randomly lying there. So you just turn something from 1 exalt to something potentially can sell for 10 exalt.
Yeah.
There you go. That's how you make money.
Cool.
Now the other two items, go talk to the blue guy. I don't know what's his name, and just disenchant it.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah,
The other
that
two?
blue. Yeah, yeah. Just disenchant it because that's technically it's worth 0. You cannot sell that even for 1 exalt.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, there we go.
Like most of that stuff right in your bank right now, like it's just like trash.
Oh, I know it is. I just kept it just because I wanted to keep it, and
Oh no,
then.
no,
Oh.
not these things. The unique. I mean,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
unique in your in your cell tab.
All these stuff.
No, I'm not talking about these things. Right. Again, stream delays.
Yeah.
Yeah. That all of that stuff right down the tap roll, trash. That hammer, trash. That boot, trash. The little spirit thing, trash. All of those top row there are level up gears, leveling gears. If you want to level a new tune, obviously just use those. But otherwise, again, it's just salvage.
Yep. Roger that.
Mhm.
I'll start selling that then. D in it.
Yeah. What's better though, even if you don't know anything or don't know what the market value is, you want to keep rings. This is why your loot filter does not throw away rings. Okay, you want to it's disenchant, not salvage. There you go. At least now this he's giving you the orbit of chance, which you can actually do more gambling on better stuff. Okay, when you find rings and amulet, even if you don't like, especially the rare ones, even though if you don't know it's good or not, throw it in your cell tab and put them up for one exalt. Oh, sorry, one divine,
Mm.
and just leave it there for a day or two. And if it doesn't sell again, like we talked about, just lower the price the next day. Make your entire stash tab like one divine or something.
Got it.
That that's how you, even though if you don't know how to check the market, you let the market check it for you by
Right.
doing that.
Okay, so these rings here. Yeah. I'll leave them there for now.
Mm-hmm. How much did you price them at?
5 exalt, 3 divine,
Okay.
and 1 divine.
All right. 1 second on that. So first of all, that ring, that's the unique ring. It doesn't worth much. Take it out, salvage.
What, the black
Salvage.
card? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's a level up, level ring.
Yeah, and then the
Especially when you're level one. This one though may actually sell. And the thing is, I don't know what the value is. 5 exo, I would not say don't sell anything for 5 exo because it's not worth your time to get out of a map and then do the transaction. It's 5 exo. It's just not worth it at this point.
sure.
Mm. Unless you want that 5 exo, I don't know.
I, at this point,
For
no.
me, yeah, for
It's been
me,
sitting here for like a while,
yeah, salvage then.
and then same thing with this guy here too, right?
That one I would save it because there are people who just look for magic find stuff. 3 divine though, if you've been listing it for 2 weeks and nobody's buying it for 3 divine, then lower it to two divine, and then leave it up for I don't know how long,
Well, it's
or
been there
two
for a while, so
yeah, you'll just change your price up a little bit.
yeah. And there we go. All done.
Okay, yay, more bank. So do you know you have six? What is that? Simulacron sprinter. Cool. Awesome. Hmm. Right. Anything else you want to know?
No, 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 no. Just the only thing is that we'll cover, I guess, next time is going to be the glove.
Oh, the glove is actually on the market right now. Very cheap. Very cheap. You can get a good one. It's better than the one I gave you for. Actually, no. Sorry. I'll take that back because the two our assholes are not going to sell. The actual price is actually 14 and 15 divines for a pair of glove that has 10 to 12 lightning damage. You only have 10.
Yep.
So make money.
Make money. Roger that. Okay. Well, thank you very much again for all the help.
No problem.
And then tomorrow I'm gonna definitely test out this
Why
build.
don't you do a quick map like level 14-ish or whatever cheapest map you have? Just go in there and see if it's still your build is still working.
Yeah, I can go give it a test run. Sure.
Yeah.
I got a 12 here that I can go and kill. Let's see. Well, I'm surrounded by bosses right now.
Do the one near the tower where it has no events.
This
And
guy right here,
go.
the sandpit.
No, nope,
This guy.
nope. Or actually, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Sand pit is fine. Or that one. Again, Twitch delay. Sorry.
Twitch delay. Yeah. Grass sand springs sandpit. Sandpit. Let's do the sandpit. All right. Let's go have a look. I don't even know if my chart stuff is gonna work, but we'll see. Oh, mana hog.
You need to turn on your like health and energy numbers.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's in the options. That way you can see it without mousing over your orb.
In options.
Especially, it's especially important when you have like CI,
Yeah.
because your HP is just going to be one. You will not know how much energy shield you have.
Okay. So, sorry. Where do I need to go? I couldn't hear you.
It's somewhere in the options. I don't exactly remember where. Let me try and find that for you.
Sounds good.
Okay, it's in options, gameplay, show life and or actually yeah, show life and mana levels. Interesting.
Gameplay. Gameplay.
Gameplay. There you are. The first one.
Yep.
Okay, Exile.
Done.
Yeah, close. You're done.
Okay.
Now you should see your those numbers.
Yeah, they don't disappear. They're permanently there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool. You see where it says shield, it's double the value. So
Yeah.
now you know like you have 6k shield.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Thanks. I know that.
Okay, get out. Get out. Don't engage anymore. You don't have shield anymore. Don't engage.
Well,
Now that yeah, you you gotta play a little safer too. When you see that you don't have any more shield,
yeah.
don't go forward. Go back and recover, then go forward.
Yeah.
Play your play style need to change a little bit. Don't just go in there without energy shield and expect to live through that.
especially with the new setup. Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm. I'm not seeing that ice explosion. You're there. It is. That's the thing I was looking for. There. That's a good explosion.
Yeah.
But now it's missing again. It's missing something.
Also 17, but
So
I
what
don't.
I'm expecting to see is lightning and then ice, and your screen should just be a beautiful like a snowstorm.
Yeah, but it's not right.
Yeah, it's sometimes your ice Hero of Ice is not proccing correctly, or your Hero of Thunder is not proccing ice.
Yeah.
Now that there, you see that?
Hmm.
Uh, Again with a little bit of delay. I saw lightning strike, and then all the mobs turn into icicles,
Yes.
snowflakes. That's what it should be happening on your screen all the time.
But it's not right.
Yeah, it's not. See, you just kill those two mobs normally. Mm, that's fine. Watch. You hit them. That spike, you can actually hit it with your staff, and then they will go away.
Yeah.
Okay, hit the small ones there. When you hit the small ones, that procs. That proc. But when you hit those, they just melt like a regular mob.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot to pick up some stuff from here.
Mm. Okay. Uh, we'll check your. Let me look at the bill for a second. Now, if you want to go, you can go. Feel free to leave.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to try to finish this up before I gotta go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what's wrong? What's your? Okay, okay. Tomorrow we're gonna talk about your Hero of Ice and Hero of Thunder because um, I'm looking at the bill and
Yeah.
it's only getting 3 skill out of 5. The Hero of Ice and Hero of Thunder should have 5 sockets, or at least 4. It should have all the good gems in it
Yeah.
because that's your primary sort of clear damage. And maybe later we can actually think about change your Ice Strike because that's a mana hog right now. You don't actually need Ice Strike. You could definitely change that to Charge Staff or something other than Ice Strike. You have Charge Staff.
I do, and it's not charging.
What?
Yeah, it's not charging at
I don't
all.
know how. Hold on a second. The problem is I don't know how Charge Staff works.
No, no, no. I know. So,
Is it supposed to charge up or something?
so what I've been reading is that I needed this guy right here, Resonance.
Okay. You can definitely take a points from somewhere and put it in.
Let's leave this alone.
There's blue lines and 25 decks. Oh, we haven't adjusted your deck. So basically, there's still more work to be done on your bill
Yeah.
because we need to fine tune your lower your decks to the point that you can wear all your gear.
Right.
That's all the decks you need, and then lower the intelligence to the threshold that you can use all your skills, and then boost the rest up, like boost your strength as high as you can.
Right.
That will give you the best damage and while allowing you to use all your skill. But that will be tomorrow.
Yeah. So I'm gonna unallocate this guy here, so I can get Resonance real quick. Where are we here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. and then charge staff should come back. But with when I made the change before, I was getting my charge staff up to 5 charges, and yesterday I couldn't get it past 3, and I'm like, what the hell? So I was capping out at 3, and I'm like, it's supposed to go up to 5, and I
Well,
don't know
for
what the hell.
me, I use Tempest Fury, and I don't even worry about charge staff.
Yeah,
The charge staff is not even part of my build.
yeah,
So you could go with my route, or you could go with your own and still stick with your.
yeah. No, I understand.
Mhm.
Well, let me see if I
That's
can get it if I can get it up. Let's see. Right now, I haven't even hit once enough to get charge staff up at all. Like it hasn't made a difference.
okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing that thing skill light up.
Yep. No, I know it's not.
But again, it's not a skill that I normally use, so I'm not familiar with that too.
Yeah.
Clear the map.
Or at least I cleared the map and my survivability is up because I used to be like worried tremendously and now it seems to be rolling a lot faster
Mm-hmm.
through the mobs. I'm not being bogged down.
Yep. Also, to maintain your momentum, it's like you don't have to worry about your energy shield, and you don't have to worry about charging like meditate all the time. That's where green fees come in.
Yeah.
So I would recommend a few swap. You can still use your passive tree just like what you have right now.
Mm.
But tomorrow we're going to try removing your ice strike, change that to Tempest Fury, and get rid of charge staff
Okay.
completely. And
Sure.
you never have to worry about the charges again. You just swipe until you run out of mana. That's basically look at my skill. Look at my screen.
Yeah.
I only have 4 fucking skills: Tempest Fury, Hand of Choula, Meditate, and a Bell. That's it.
Yep.
This makes the whole thing easy. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
It's button mashing. I know I get it.
yeah. Hand of, I don't even button mash. I just do hold down one button and do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, uh, and then tomorrow we're going to fine tune your attributes, change your skills, and then maybe we need to do some other thing. Well, anyways, see ya.
All right.
Don't want to
Yeah.
hold you here.
No
Whatever.
worries. Thank you so much. We'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Night.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming for this session. Uh, we've uh, we've done a lot tonight, and yeah, thanks to Zai for breakdown on everything that we needed. We're redoing a huge rebuild, and stay tuned. Tomorrow there will be more coming up. So hopefully you get to come and join us. Hey, have a great one. Good night.